The Israel-Iran conflict, a decades-long shadow war, has exploded into direct confrontation in 2025. From proxy battles to missile strikes, the latest attacks have shaken the Middle East and the world. Let's break down the recent events, their effects on both nations, and the impact on India. Stay tuned. Historically, Iran and Israel were allies until the 1979 Iranian Revolution turned them into bitter enemies. Iran's support for groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, and Israel's opposition to Iran's nuclear ambitions, have fueled a cycle of violence. Tensions spiked on June 13, 2025, when Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a massive airstrike on Iran's nuclear facilities and missile sites, killing top IRGC commanders like Hossein Salami. Iran retaliated the next day with hundreds of ballistic missiles targeting Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. For Israel, the strikes crippled Iran's nuclear program, a long-standing threat, but the retaliation damaged military bases, with one civilian death reported from missile debris. Israel's economy faced paralysis for days, as predicted by analysts, with fears of a wider war growing. Iran suffered a severe blow to its military leadership and infrastructure, but its missile barrage showcased its retaliatory power. However, Iran's downplaying of the Israeli attack suggests a desire to de-escalate, though its air defenses are now weakened. And what about India? How does this conflict reflect here? India finds itself in a diplomatic dilemma. On one side, Israel is one of India's closest strategic partners, providing cutting-edge defense technology, cybersecurity expertise, and agricultural innovation. On the other, Iran is vital for India's West Asia strategy, particularly the Chabahar port, a key link to Afghanistan and Central Asia that bypasses Pakistan. Following the strikes, India urged maximum restraint from both sides, calling for dialogue, not escalation. But beyond diplomacy, there are real-world consequences for India. First one is security concerns, increased threats to Israeli diplomats and institutions in India. The 2021 blast outside the Israeli embassy in Delhi is a reminder of how distant wars can find proxies closer to home. Security agencies are now on high alert. Second one is the energy prices. With oil supply routes through the Strait of Hormuz at risk, India could see spiking fuel prices, impacting everything from inflation to trade. Third one is the public sentiment. Indian social media has seen a surge in polarizing narratives, with pro-Israel and pro-Iran voices clashing. The conflict becomes a tool for domestic political debate, often dividing public opinion along religious or ideological lines. And finally, strategic navigation. India is again forced to balance its relations in a volatile West Asia, maintaining ties with both the US-Israel bloc and Iran-Russia axis while protecting its own national interests. The Israel-Iran conflict's fallout is a stark reminder of how global tensions can hit home. India's economic growth, trade, and energy security hang in the balance as the Middle East teeters on the edge. Can diplomacy prevent a wider war? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates. Stay informed.